What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we are at the park again. As you can see, yes, we're at this lovely park. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful day out. I'm gonna be taking you guys through another vlog. This is month 4 of trying to get my first amateur fight as an 18-year-old. Like, if you're a boxer and your gear doesn't look like this, are you really a boxer? Anyways, guys, I'll catch y'all when my coach arrives. So guys, you already know, since it was so cold outside, I had to throw on the hand wraps just to start warming my hands up. You know, I had to hit with the little shadow boxing once I was done. But yeah, guys, we're gonna jump right into it with warming up, like the biggest thing ever. If you're new to boxing, the first thing you should ever do once you get your hand wraps on is start shadow boxing, just as a good warm-up, since it's one of the best things that isn't really utilized in boxing, but is the foundation of everything else. As you can see, I'm working on a few uppercuts as well as jabs in there, just trying to simulate as if it would be a real fight. That's what everybody should be doing if you're shadow boxing. Always trying to emulate an actual opponent in front of you and making sure you're actually throwing punches with good technique and not just throwing punches just to throw punches. Being methodical about what you're doing and why you're doing it is a big thing about boxing and about what separates the good boxers from the bad ones. And guys, this is a good time to just let you know, if you like the boxing content or if you're interested in it, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. So guys, I'm throwing on my gloves. Every boxer knows, if you shadow boxing, it's just a good habit to put on some gloves, make it more realistic. Definitely have that weight on your hands, makes it a little bit harder, but anyways, we're gonna still get that working. Now, if you're just getting into boxing and you don't know what type of gloves you should start with, I always suggest getting a pair of 16 ounce, regardless if you're smaller. Although I do suggest having both is the best. Having a 12 ounce glove and 16, and using your 16 for sparring, just because it's kind of frowned upon to use 12 ounce. So guys, now we're gonna finally get into some pad work now that getting warmed up is all done. To be honest, guys, I kind of hate shadow boxing, but it's kind of the base of boxing itself. But anyways, guys, we're gonna get right into it. Now guys, in the background you're gonna see footage of me doing pads with my coach, and I'm gonna let just the footage play for a little bit just to give a sense of what it's like to actually do pads with the coach.
And jab, I want you to do some stuff. I'm gonna see if you're gonna do it. Jab. 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 That was better. Jab. Jab.
Now, while that was a short clip, in boxing it's a lot of repetition, and while this video is 6 minutes and 30 seconds, the whole workout with me and my coach was actually a whole hour. And that's on the light side. A skills day is usually longer just because it's a lot more just small repetition and just trying new combos and figuring out what works and what doesn't, and setting up punches that I'm gonna have to be studying for the week. So like this week is a lot of 1-1-6 and then a check hook, incorporating that check hook to definitely turn to my side more, and making sure that when I'm backing up that I'm pivoting to either my left or right side. Although of course it's always different with every single coach, but the idea is the same. Usually a week for a boxer should look like 3 days conditioning, 2 skills, and then 1 is sparring, and then the last one would be a rest day. And it's different with every single boxer and every single level that you're at, but getting at least 10 to 15 miles is kind of the golden standard in boxing. But honestly, boxing is as good as you make it, because if your training is bad and you're not dedicated to it, it's gonna show in the ring. And that's a big thing with boxing. A lot of your habits or bad habits that you might accumulate while doing pad work will translate to sparring. Or those openings, like, if you guys can't tell, if you look at the footage, you can see me always dropping my left hand, throwing a jab, and being lazy with bringing it back. Well, right now, I'm obviously tired, and we had been doing it for an hour. Those little things really add up once you're in the ring sparring somebody. It translates to your fight as well. Although if you're just starting out with boxing, I would definitely say find a coach that you genuinely resonate with, as Sparring can be pretty deadly, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And if you're going against somebody who has an ego and just wants to hurt you, it could really end in a bad way. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it's on the shorter end. I know I didn't spar, but don't worry. Sparring video is coming soon. It's gonna probably come out sometime late next week, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.